So, this is chapter 10 of Srimad Bhagavatam, and we have been reading the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra as narrated by Sukadev Goswami. Sukadev Goswami is narrating just a few pastimes of Lord Rama because already the Ramayana has been recorded, but he still wants to glorify Lord Ram, so some of his pastimes are being narrated here. So we're going to continue. Kritesha Vidhavalanka
Kritesha vidvalanka
Vayam Chakula Nandana
vayam cha kulanandana
Deha Kritonam Kritranam
deho krita annam vridhanam
Atma Naraka Hetave.
atma naraka hetave.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O pleasure of the Rakshas dynasty, because of you, the state of Lanka, and now, and also we ourselves now have no protector. By your deeds, you have made your body fit to be eaten by vultures, and your soul fit to go to hell. So, says Mandodari, continuing to speak, and Ravan is dead now, and she's saying, why did you do it? Sita Devi, you didn't know how powerful she was because of her curse. Now now you have been reduced to this. You're dead. One who follows the path of Ravan is condemned in two ways. His body is fit to be eaten by dogs and vultures, and the soul goes to hell. And we heard what's the meaning of name Ravan yesterday. Does anyone remember? What's the meaning of the name Ravan?
Ravan means the one who makes you cry.
Yeah, that's right. One who's making everyone cry. His name literally is saying that. So, as stated by the Lord Himself in Bhagavad Gita 16.19, Tan aham dvishata kruran samsareshu naradaman shipami ajasram ashubhan asurishva eva yonishu. Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, are cast by me into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. Envious and mischievous. Krishna says those who are envious and those who are mischievous puts them in the demoniac species of life. Thus, the destination of godless atheists such as Ravan, Hiranyakashipu, Kamsa, and Dandavakra is a hellish condition of life. Mandodari, the wife of Ravan, could understand all this because she was a chaste woman. Although lamenting for the death of her husband, she knew what would happen to his body and soul. For although one cannot see directly with one's material eyes, one can see with the eyes of knowledge. Pashyanti Jnana Chakshusha. In Vedic history, there are many instances of how one becomes godless and is condemned by the laws of nature. So Mandodari, she's a chaste wife and she understands, she has knowledge. That's how she's able to speak such words. She's lamenting, of course, her husband is dead, but she's like, what deeds did you do? And because of that, your body is now fit to be eaten by vultures, and your soul, you're going to go to hell. Shishukuvacha.
Shri Shukha Uvacha
Swanam Vibhishanaschakre
Swanam Vibhishanah Chakre
Kosale Dranumoditaha
Kosal Indra Anumoditaha
Pitrameda Vidhanena
Pitramedha Vidhanena
Yad Uktam Samparayikam.
Yat Uktam Samparayikam.
Sri Sukadev Goswami said, Vibhishan, the pious brother of Ravan and devotee of Lord Ramachandra, received approval from Lord Ramachandra, the king of Koshala. Then he performed the prescribed funeral ceremonies for his family members to save them from the path to hell. After giving up the body, one is transferred to another body. But sometimes, if one is too sinful, he's checked from transmigrating to another body, and thus he becomes a ghost. To save a deceased person from ghostly life, the funeral ceremony or Shraddh ceremony, as prescribed in authorized Shastra, must be performed. Ravan was killed by Lord Ramachandra and was destined for hellish life. But by Lord Ramachandra's advice, Vibhishan, Ravan's brother, performed all the duties prescribed in relation to the dead. Thus, Lord Ramachandra was kind to Ravan even after Ravan's death. So, Ravan was destined to go to hell. But Lord Ram told Vibhishan, no, you perform this funeral ceremony for your brother, for all the relatives who have been dead. So at least they don't go to hell. And here Prabhupada is mentioning Lord Ram was kind to Ravan even after Ravan's death. This is the Supreme Lord. He has no envy for anyone, no enmity for anyone. He killed Ravan, yeah, because it was his duty. Ravan took away his wife. But now that he's dead, he's like, no, you do the ceremony. Do what is needed to be done. You can see the Lord is impartial. Its impartiality can also be seen here. He's telling Vibhishan, no, you do the funeral ceremony of your brother. Any comments? Did anyone want to add anything?
Hare
Just
Krishna.
one.
Krishna?
I just had this question about pious brother of Ravan, Vibhishan. Could you tell a little more about him?
Well, he was a devotee of Lord Ram. He had gone to Lord Ram for protection before the fight. He didn't want Ravan to actually fight. He was against Ravan's all these nefarious activities. So he was installed the king of Lanka after Ravan died. So he's a devotee of the Lord.
Is there anything that he used to do a lot and he used to stay uh, so pious in spite of being around in Lanka?
No, I'm not sure, but yeah, but
Okay.
you have a good point that he's staying surrounded by all the demons, like he's surrounded by Ravan as his own brother, and how in spite of such an association, he's still being a devotee, right? Guess
Mm.
that's the power of those devotees.
Yeah.
Actually, he always chanted Ram Nam.
Always chanted.
So that is the power of the Ram Nam, like the
Mm,
Hari Nam Kirtan, because he has written everywhere on his wall Ram, 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 Ram. And then when Ravan and Mandodari came, Ravan came that, how dare you? What are you? Like, why are you writing my enemy's name in your house? Then he said, no, no, brother. See, your name is Ravan. And Mandodari, my bhabi, is Ma. So, but that's a big name. It's impossible to write so big, right? My brother. So that's why I'm writing a short form, Ram. See? So he said, oh,
it's
now,
clever of
okay,
him.
now chant. So that's how the devotee is so clever, and he protected his devotion.
Oh, thank you.
And I just had one question, Shilpaji. So that means that Krishna is the Purn Purushottam Bhagwan, because see, like how Ravan got killed, but his soul did not merge. But wherever Krishna killed any demon, though they were the worst of the demons,
Mm,
they all got the Sayujya Mukti, right?
Sayuja, yeah.
Right?
They did.
So
Yeah.
they did, right? So that is the difference, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Can you say
Yeah.
something more on that?
It's mentioned.
Right? There's a difference.
Yeah. Well, Krishna, you
Hmm.
mean the demons that are killed by Ram and the demons that are killed by
Yeah,
Krishna, the
yeah, yeah. There's a
destination of
difference, right?
theirs.
Yeah, there's a
See, also
difference,
in
right?
case of Ravan,
Hmm.
in the case of Ravan, he still has to come back,
Okay, okay, yeah. Okay,
because of the
okay.
three lives that he
Hmm,
has to take
hmm,
up.
hmm,
So he
hmm,
still has to come back
hmm.
uh,
Okay,
as Shishupal and Dandavakar. They still have to
okay,
come. Yeah.
okay, okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Tato Dadarsha Bhagavan
ततो दर्शना भगवान
Ashoka Vanika Ashrame
अशोकवनिका आश्रमे
Shamam Svaviraha Vyadhim
क्षमां स्वविरह व्याधिं
Shimshapamulam Ashritam.
शिंशपामूलमाश्रितम्.
Thereafter, Lord Ramachandra found Sita Devi sitting in a small cottage beneath the tree named Simshapa in a forest of Ashoka trees. She was lean and thin, being aggrieved because of separation from him. So, Lord Ram, he has killed Ravan. Now he's entered Lanka. He's finding Sita Devi behind a tree, beneath a tree. What's the name of the tree? The tree's name is also said. What's the name of the
शीशम
tree?
शीशम शीशम का ट्री होता है ना शीशम की लकड़ी इट्स
नहीं
काइंड ऑफ
नहीं,
अ
अशोक
Shisha.
अशोक का प्लांट था ना।
Yeah,
नहीं
Ashoka
अशोक
tree.
वन था इट इज अशोक वन
Ashoka.
दैट वाटिका वाज कॉल्ड अशोक वाटिका नॉट द ट्री
The tree is
हाँ,
called Simshapa.
और शिम
शीशम
शपा।
It's
इट
mm,
एक्चुअली इन हिंदी इट इज रिटन शीशम का वृक्ष
ओ ओके ओके,
Shisham.
तो जो शीशम
शीशम।
की लकड़ी होती है ना एक तरह की लकड़ी होती है जैसे हम चंदन की लकड़ी शीशम की लकड़ी तो वो
Mm,
शीशम का वृक्ष के नीचे बैठी थी छोटी सी
ओ
mm.
कुटिया में एंड द वाटिका वाज अशोक वाटिका
अच्छा अच्छा, मुझे अभी तक पता था कि अशोक के पेड़ के नीचे ही बैठी थी।
नहीं नहीं वाटिका अशोक वाटिका
ओके ओके।
Okay. And now she's become thin and lean because she is separated from her Lord. Rama Priyatamam Bharyam
राम
रामा
प्रियतम
प्रियतमा
भार्या
भार्यं
Dinam Vikshanavakampada
दीनाम
दीनं भिक्षां वकम्पत
Atma Sandarsha Shanalada
आत्मसंदर्शन
आत्माशन्दरसन् आह्लाद
Vikasan Mukha Panchakam.
विकसत मुख
विकसन्मुख
पंचधाम
पञ्चकाजम्।
Seeing his wife in that condition, Lord Ramachandra was very compassionate. When Ramachandra came before her, she was exceedingly happy to see her beloved, and her lotus-like mouth showed her joy. So that Lord Rama, he's coming in front of Sita, and she's of course ecstatic. Aropya Ruru Heyanam
आरोप्य आरुह्यानं
आरोग्यारोहेयानम्
Ratrabhyam Hanumadyutaha
भातृभयाम
भ्रातृभयम्
हनुमद्युतः
हनुमद्युतः
Vibhishanaya Bhagavan
विभीषणाय
विभीषणाय भगवान्
Datva Raksho Ganeshatam
दत्त्वा
दत्त्वा रक्षो
रक्षेण ईप्सिताम्
गणेशताम्
Lankam Ayusha Kalpantam
लङ्काम्
लङ्कम् आयुष्य
आयुष्यकल्पन्तम्
कल्पन्तम्
Yayau Chirna Vrita Purim.
ययोचि
ययौ
व्रतः
चीरव्रतः पुरी।
After giving Vibhishan the power to rule the Rakshas population of Lanka for the duration of one kalpa, Lord Ramachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Bhagavan, placed Sita Devi on an airplane decorated with flowers and then got on the airplane himself. The period for his living in the forest having ended, the Lord returned to Ayodhya, accompanied by Hanuman, Sugriv, and his brother Lakshman. So the time for exile is over. Ravan has been killed. The Lord is installing Vibhishan as the king of Lanka. For how long is he going to rule
One
Lanka?
kalpa,
Yeah, and what is one kalpa?
1,000 Brahmas. Is it?
One kalpa is 1 day of Brahma, 12
Yeah, 1 day
hours.
of Brahma. Yeah.
It's 12 hours of Lord Brahma. In that, 1,000 of the Chatur Yugas are there. 1,000 cycles of the Chatur Yuga. That's one kalpa. It's a long time. And the Lord himself, he's going on this flower airplane with Sita Devi. And of course, Hanuman is going with him, Sugriv, Lakshman. We're going now to Ayodhya. Avakir Yamana.
Shilpa ji, just one question. So in the one kalpa, the 14 manus, right?
Yeah, one kalpa,
Right?
14 manus.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Thank
gonna
you.
rule for till 14 manus are there. Yeah.
Wow.
Avakir Yamana Sukushumer
Avkirnyamaणः सुकुसुमये
Loka Lokapalarpite Pati
लोकपाल अर्पितये पति
Upagiyamana Charita
उपगीयमाना चरिता
Shatadriti Adibir Muda.
शतधृति
adi
आदिर्भुता.
Lord Ramachandra returned to his capital, Ayodhya. He was greeted on the road by the princely order who showered his body with beautiful, fragrant flowers, while great personalities like Lord Brahma and other demigods glorified the activities of the Lord in great jubilation. Everyone's come out, everyone's happy. The Lord is back. They're greeting him with flowers, fragrant, beautiful, fragrant flowers. And Lord Brahma and other demigods are singing the glories of the Lord. Everyone is happy, so happy here. Gomutra yavakam shrutvam.
गोमूत्रका यावकं श्रुत्वा
Prataram valkalambaram.
भातरं वल्कलाम्बरम्
Mahakaruniko tapyaj.
महाकारुणिकोत्तप्यत्
Jatilam standileshayam.
जटिलं स्तण्डिलेशयम्.
Upon reaching Ayodhya, Lord Ramachandra heard that in his absence his brother Bharat was eating barley cooked in the urine of a cow, covering his body with the bark of trees, wearing matted locks of hair, and lying on a mattress of kusha. The most merciful Lord very much lamented this. So Bharat, he was, as we all know, he was so devoted to Lord Ram. He was feeling the separation from Lord Ram. He didn't want to be the king. He was ruling the kingdom as a representative of Lord Ram in his absence. We can see that he was living an austerity, a life of austerity. It's like my brother is in the forest. I can't enjoy the kingdom myself. So he's eating only barley cooked in the urine of a cow, wearing only kusha grass, bark. He's only wearing bark of trees. And he's lying down on a kusha mattress. Bharata praptam akarnya
भरतः प्राप्तम् आकर्ण्य
Oramatya purohite
पौरआप्त्य पुरोहितेः
adukesharasinyasya
पादुके शिरसि नस्य
Ramam pratyuthyato grajam.
रामं
Pratyodayoto grajam
Nandi Gramat Swashibira
Nandi Gramat
Ramatishwa
Swashibira
Shibirad
Avaditra Nisvane
Gita Vaditrani Sune
Gita
Brahma Ghoshena Chamuhu
Brahma Ghoshena Chamuhu
Patadbir Brahmavadibihi
Patadbir
Bhira
Brahmavadi
Brahmana Vadabhi
Swarna Kaksha Patakabir
Swarna Kaksha Patakavi
Pataka
Hermes Chitra Dvajay Rathay
Hemis Chitre Dhwajai Rate
Sad Ashway Rukma Sannahir
Sat Ashve Rukma Sannahe
Bate Purata Varmabhi
Bhatte Purata Varmabhi
Karmabhi
Sheni Birvara Mukhya Bir
Shreni Bhivara Mukhya Bhir
Vrityashcheva Padanuge
Bhrityascheva
Sheva
Padange
Padanuga
Parameshthyani Upadaya
Parameshtyani Upadaya
Adhyaya
Panyani Ucha Vachani Cha
Panyani Ucha Avachani Cha
Padayornya Patat Premna
Padayor Nayapatat Premna
Praklina Hridayekshanaha.
Praklina Hridaya
Dakshina
Ekshana.
And Lord Bharat understood that Lord Ramchandra was returning to the capital Ayodhya. He immediately took upon his own head Lord Ramachandra's wooden shoes and came out from his camp at Nandigram. Lord Bharat was accompanied by ministers, priests, and other respectable citizens, by professional musicians vibrating pleasing musical sounds, and by learned brahmanas loudly chanting Vedic hymns. Following in the procession were chariots drawn by beautiful horses with harnesses of golden rope. These chariots were decorated by flags with golden embroidery and by other flags of various sizes and patterns. There were soldiers bedecked with golden armor, servants bearing betel nut, and many well-known and beautiful prostitutes. Many servants followed on foot, bearing an umbrella, whisks, different grades of precious jewels, and other paraphernalia befitting a royal reception. Accompanied in this way, Lord Bharat, his heart softened in ecstasy, and his eyes full of tears, approached Lord Ramachandra and fell at his lotus feet with great ecstatic love. So when Bharat understood, when Bharat here, Lord Bharat, because he's also an incarnation of the Lord. You know, the four brothers, they are Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Anirudh. So when he came to know that Lord Ram is coming, he's coming to greet Lord Ram. He's taking the wooden shoes of Lord Ram on his own head, and he's giving him a royal welcome. Ministers, priests, the respectable citizens, they are musicians, they are brahmanas, there's beautiful chariots. And we can see Sukadev Goswami is, describing it so beautifully. It's like he's showing us as a movie. He's showing us a video of what's happening there. He's saying he's also going into the detail that there were the flags, and the flags had golden embroidery at different sizes and different patterns. Soldiers they are also wearing golden armor. The servants with betel nuts. They're beautiful prostitutes. Servants carrying an umbrella. There's whisks. There's different jewels, and Lord Bharat is coming out to give Lord Ram a very, very warm welcome. He's so ecstatic that his brother has come back. He's giving him a royal welcome here. and his eyes are full of tears, heart full of ecstasy. And great love, he's coming to meet Lord Ram. Any comments, questions? Okay, let's stop here then. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna. Thank you all for listening.